Hey folks, Pastor Sean coming to you with today's daily devotion. I know we didn't have any of these last week. It was a crazy week of youth camp and various things going on. Just a busy week. But we are back in the saddle this week. Today is Monday, July the 3rd. Tomorrow is Independence Day. We will celebrate the United States of America's independence from Great Britain. And we will celebrate with fireworks displays and hot dogs and hamburgers and baseball games and all the great things that happen here in the United States around the 4th of July. And so it's going to be a good day tomorrow. Get out, be safe, celebrate with your family and friends, and enjoy the independence that we have here in the United States. Being that, it reminds me of the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 34 says, "Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is the reproach of the people." Righteousness exalts. Whenever we are righteous, whenever we are holy, whenever we do what is right in the sight of God, we are lifted up. But when reproach comes into our lives, it's because sin has entered into the camp. The children of Israel are out in the wilderness and everything is going well, and they've won the victory over Jericho, a huge city that only God could help them defeat. And so they go up to Jericho, they win the victory. You know the story, the walls come tumbling down. They save Rahab and they get out of town. They rip all the spoils out and they give all of that, they dedicate all of that to God. That first city was dedicated to God. They set it on fire, burned the thing down to the ground. But sin entered the camp through the man of Achan. Achan went in and he pulled out for himself silver, he pulled out for himself linens, he pulled out for himself garments, he pulled out for himself the nice things that were in that city that had been dedicated to God. And the next city they went to was Ai. It was a very weak city, a very small city, and they were defeated at Ai. Why? Because righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach on the people. We have to remember the holy things of God belong to God. Righteousness has to be first in our life. I've preached to you for the last 7 years. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and all of these things will be added unto you. All the things that you need, all the things that you have to have, all of that will be added to you if you put God first. One of the things that we're struggling with in our nation right now is God is not a primary focus in our land. Everybody's issues are. I'm this kind of person or that kind of person, or I'm this and I'm that. And all of these different issues are what we're focused on right now. A few years ago, it was all COVID. We were all terrified of the pandemic and we all secluded ourselves and brought ourselves back. And that was the focus. And now the focus is on every little people group. I need my rights and I need my things. And instead of being a people of God, we've become a people of issues. And the sin has caused reproach upon our nation. So what we have to do as Christians is we have to be the one who holds up the standard. We have to hold up the standard of God and say, if sin comes in and the enemy comes in like a flood, we'll hold up the banner. We'll hold up that standard of Jesus Christ and him crucified. Righteousness exalts. Sin causes reproach. So look at your life today. Find out if you are in that righteous place, if you're in a good place with God, if you're exalting, if you're lifting people up, if you're lifting things up, or if you're tearing down, then you might need to look for the sin in your life. Let's be those righteous people who lift up God, who lift up others, who lift them out of the miry clay and help establish their feet on the solid rock, Christ Jesus. Have a great evening. Have a great day tomorrow. I'll see you then. God bless you as always, is my prayer.